Hey everybody, we are back in Icarus and we are at our outpost in the Arctic. It's on the edge of the Arctic. And we found a mine in the last episode and we're going to head over there and see if we can clear it out, get some good ores, and survive because it is very dangerous over here. So this is like a little pass that takes us into the actual Arctic up here. Let me go ahead and drink some coffee. This will help me stay a little warmer. And we'll see what we can do in this mine. I'm wondering if it will have different stuff than the other mines. Ooh, looks like there's a storm up here. Now Maui is very fast. She should be able to run by a lot of stuff. I'm thinking we'll be fine running over here. It's not too far. Yeah, we just caught the beginning of this storm. Looks like it's the middle of the storm. It should be over soon. There's some wolves running around over here. I'm hoping they won't notice us. Stay on the side. It's right up here. Here we go. We were so lucky to find this. Tell her to stay. Here we are. Okay, we made it in. What's that buff? Snow exposure. The snowstorm is increasing your food consumption and cooling you. Reduces your mobility. Oh, it went off. Let's build a campfire. It's a bad storm right now. I hope Maui will be okay out there. Come on. Where are you gonna go? Put some wood in here. Okay out here. She is cold, but she was cold last time. I'm hoping she'll be okay. I did make this simple creature deterrent to try and keep it safer over here. I brought some spoiled meat and it is active. That should keep some of the creatures away. Let me open that a little bit. There we go. And I brought some build pieces just to try and make it so she's not visible out here. Let me get the bags. Yeah, she's holding it. I'll grab that too. See what else she has and bring that over. Now I'm a little too heavy. Okay. Now, what's interesting is when you can put stuff in your bags, like you can see my weight is 167 or 157. You sort, look at that, the weight went way down. One of my viewers, Stick of Pepsi, told me about that. So that's a great little bug in the game that you can exploit. I'm getting exposure out here. Let me come back inside for a minute. And we're going to put down a little barrier here to make her so she's not visible to creatures outside. It's a bad storm. Put this down a little bit. Which way is this going? It's not really where I want it. Maybe that will work. Just enough to hide her. She won't have much room right there though. I don't like how that's set up. Let me change that. Now pick that up. can't tell if it's picking it up or not. Let me destroy it. Okay, that's how to destroy it. Don't like... It's too close, you know? I don't like where it's positioned. Not the best builder, let's see. I hope we don't get attacked here. Move it over a little bit more, maybe. Is that going to give us a little more room? Yes, that's better. Go vertical. We just want a wall here so that we're not noticeable from the creatures. Don't want to get attacked here. Put the walls up. I wonder if I should do the stone walls. Won't hurt. Might be better to use these. And let me put the roof on, and then we'll be good to go. Do I only have one of those? Let me do one more. Let me make another one. We'll just do a wood roof. And I want this one. Here, that should give us a little protection, I think. She's still cold. Let me feed her. Now look at this. Dick of Pepsi also gave me a good tip. Thank you. I appreciate it. If I put my food and water on the hot bar for my tame, I've got it on 7 and 8, so I'm going to select 7. If I right-click while I'm looking at her, it fed her. Same thing for the water. Isn't that great? So I don't have to actually have the troughs with me. I can just do it this way. That is awesome. That's a big saver. I appreciate that tip. It was awesome. Okay, let's see here. Let's put some stuff in here that we don't want to lose. There's our build stuff. Put that in there. I think we'll bring everything else. We might need our medical stuff. We don't need the hitch in there. Okay, that's what I'll bring right now. Let me get some fresh air first. I know you're cold. We won't be here too long. I'm going to try out the bow. See how it works on these cave worms. Now, this is kind of a drop off here. I'm a little concerned about whether we'll be able to get in and out. Alright, we got it. We got it. That was good. I figured I'd use the bow some. It's supposed to be good to use it in the next biome, the 3rd biome. Thinking maybe that's the desert. I'm not really sure. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to get up here. We should be able to. I wonder if we can hop up on these nodes and get back up here. We can climb that one. Oh no. Can I climb back up here? I might be stuck in here. Uh-oh. How do you get out of here? Maybe up here? Can I build in here? I can't remember. Let me see. I don't want to die in here. I'll die in here if I can't get out of here. Okay, let's do... Oh, let's do a ladder. That's good. can make these in here. That's colliding. Can I get out of here? Oh, I'm stuck. Wait a minute, I got out. Okay, that's good. I wonder if I need to put like a floor on there to attach to it. Might make it easier. Let's see if I can do that. I'm gonna lower it a little bit. I can't tell how close I am to this ladder. Oh look, that worked good. Alright, so we're good to go now. If I can get up it. No, I can't do that. It won't let me up it. Oh, it did that time. Alright, just look up. Alright, let's get some fresh air. I was a little worried there. How you doing, girl? She's alright on her food and water. She's still cold, but her health is good. It's 100%, so I think she's fine. And hopefully nothing's going to be attacking us in here. Alrighty. Let me get my bow out. And let's go explore a little bit before we start mining. Having trouble going down it. Maybe I need to take out this node. Let's take this out. We need the iron for sure. We need so much iron right now. God, I heard something. Look at all the mushrooms. We did get some of these. And I did get some seeds from a couple of them. We should be able to plant them back at base. And there are some recipes that we can use them in. I did look in the field guide. I think they'll be good to have. Alright, let's see if we can come down here. Hopefully I have plenty of wood and stuff. I think I do. Yeah, I've got plenty. We should be fine. So let's see what's in here. What is this? Look at that. We found some exotics. That's great. And we have a lot of iron in here, copper ore. That's titanium. Now, I did not bring my iron pickaxe. I probably could mine that if I had that. Just because it needs to be repaired, and I didn't really want to use the iron on it yet, but now that we're getting more iron, I'll be able to repair it. Now, can we go any farther here? I wonder if this is the end of the mine, or if I need my iron pickaxe to get through there, because it looks like you should be able to go through there. We're going to have to bring that back. I'm not going to harvest the mushrooms yet. Oh, this is exciting. You know, I thought this was going to be a lot tougher in here. Different creatures, maybe. I'm wondering if all the caves have cave worms and that's it? Do they have other creatures in them? I'm going to mine this, and then we'll step outside and get some fresh air. I should have a tonic with me to get rid of the cave sickness. Let's look straight up. And get some fresh air. All right, we're doing good. I'm glad I thought to make that small creature deterrent. I think that's going to help too. Wait, is there something? I thought I saw a little fragment in the air there. Let me come out here. Right there. Okay. That way we can get in and out better. Right, look at that. We got 16 exotics. We got 22 iron ore. So I'm going to go ahead and finish mining this area, and I'll bring you back if anything happens. if the cave worm comes back or if we get attacked, but I think we're going to be fine here. So I'll go ahead and mine all this stuff. Now I'll bring you back in a couple minutes. Look at that, I got lung sickness, but I just finished mining the ore and the copper out of there. Let me get some fresh air. Maui's doing fine. I did feed her just to make sure she was okay. And let's put all this in here for now. You know, I forgot to put my bed down. I'm going to go ahead and put one down. I might need it in the future. I'm not going to set my spawn point though. Let's see here. We got 16 exotics, 208 iron, 77 coppers. That's pretty darn good. And I think if you put them this in here, so I think if you put these in one of your pouches and then you sort it, you hit that weight bug, and I should be able to carry it. So we're going to try that out. See how that works. I may not have enough room in my pouches. Let's see here. That. Let's bring this out of there. And now let me sort it. Look at that. Now I can carry it. That is awesome. That's a great, great tip. Thank you, Dick and Pepsi. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but I really do appreciate your tips there. All right, so I don't know if we're going to be able to carry much else back. Yeah, we can carry that now. We've got everything that we need to take home. All right. I'm wondering if I should just put a door on here. Why don't we do that? And we'll make a door. So when we come back, I want to come back for those mushrooms at some point. I don't know that I want to take any right now, because I would like to take this back to our outpost and then maybe do some exploration. We may even take it all the way home and get it in the furnace. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll take our ore back home. We'll put it in the furnace. Then I would like to go finish up that rabbit mission. I only need one more rabbit. So I'm really curious as to what we're going to get from that. Let's take this down. And we're going to put a new one with a door. I don't care if it's backwards. There we go. And does Maui need to eat? Let me go ahead and feed her, because we're going to be running. Give her some water. And I have lung sickness, so let me... Do I have my medical satchel? Yes. Do have a tonic. We have the antibiotic tonic that we can take, and that's going to cure the cave sickness. So we got rid of that. So we're doing good. This went a lot better than I thought it would, and we got everything out of our crate. Let's turn this fire off. We'll leave some wood in there. Alright, let's get going. Let's see if we can make it home alive. I'll have her follow me. Hope she can come through here. Come on. Let me just use my tether. That might be easier. Come on. You can come through there. There we go. Let's shut this door. And I guess I don't know if I should leave this on. I think I'm going to turn it off. And we'll just turn it on when we come over here. All right. Let's get out of here. We're going to run home. Put all this stuff in the furnace. Go finish our mission. And then we'll either come back here and do more exploration, or we may go ahead and start putting the little wall around the base so I can let my tames wander and not be in that building because it's just too cramped in there. I would like to start doing that, but I don't know if I have enough resources to actually build the whole thing. All right, let me get her stamina up because we're going to have to run fast down here. So many creatures up here, they really make it hard for you to get through here. I think that's on purpose. They do a good job with making you feel like it's really cold. I would like to get some more ice too. We might do that before we leave. Yeah, I think we should. We'll take it back to base. Let me put her in here. You stay there. Make sure she's on stay. Yes. And she's doing pretty good. She's got no more skill points. Now I've got a lot of skill points in her. We're slowly getting everything on the tree that we can. And let me put some of this up. I don't want to carry it all over the place. We may take this back with us because we're probably going to need it for our wall around the base. It's not going to be a huge wall. It's not going to be everywhere. Let me eat. Let me put my iron ore in here. I don't want to lose it if I get killed. Put that in there. Yeah, if I get killed out here, you know, and if it's hard to get to my stuff, that could be a problem. And drink some more coffee. Let's try the bow a little bit. She is not following me. Let me shut that just in case. And we're going to look for some ice up here. I should have got some over at the cave. You'll find a lot more out in the actual Arctic than you will around here. And I can use the meat also if we kill these wolves. I hardly even aimed that and it killed him. I think one's coming over here. I'm not sure. Uh-oh, something's coming. There's more. Oh my gosh, it's so dangerous over here. And we're gonna get more coming after us probably. We need the meat, and we really do. And I want to get some ice, and then we'll head back. This is fun. I really do enjoy this. It's always exciting over here. Where's my other wolves? There's some ice. Well, let me repair that. Any ice through here? Oh, there's like a whole pack here. Alright, I need to take a bandage, I think. Oh, do I need a suture? I thought I took this. There. Yes. The bandages are really weird in this game. Okay. Looks like we are getting our arrows back. Oh, there's more wolves. The bow is actually working really well. The aim is really good, better than what... Am I being attacked? I don't think so. Look at all these dead creatures. Wasn't planning on doing all that. I'm wondering if we should... Oh, something sees me. What sees me? Okay, I think we're okay. I want to get some more ice. Getting late, too. I need to go back to the outpost. Mo is leaving me alone. That's a surprise. I need more ice out here. We got some there. See what I mean about all the creatures that are coming through here? It's very dangerous. I want to get some more ice. Something's chasing me. There you go. We should be getting some nice snowy pelts from these, but I think we just get normal fur. I got 2 ice. That's not very much. Not a lot of meat. This stringy meat is good for making the snares that you need. We might go ahead and go home. It is getting late, though. I think it'll be dark by the time we get home. Let me throw all this in the ice box, and we'll spend the night here, and then we'll go home in the morning. Turn on the fire. I should make a small creature deterrent for right here. That might be a good thing to do. Might bring one with us next time. All right, how are you doing? You're doing all right. You could use a little food. I do like doing that. That is so cool, the way you can do that. There's no water in there right now. Really don't need this now. Let's pick this up. We'll take it back. We got a lot of food in here. We'll pick this up too. Don't plan on having a lot of animals over here, so I may just have to, let's see here, we've got our snare trap here. You know, maybe eventually we'll try snaring one of these snow wolves over here. I'm going to destroy that and get the resources. And then just pick that up. Well, I can't pick it up. Put that in there. See, I've got one of these mushrooms. I did get a seed. I think it's in here. Where did I put it? In this farmer's satchel. Okay. Yeah. I got 3 seeds, so we'll take that back with us. These are the mushroom seed, and we'll see if we can plant it in a crop plot and start growing them and getting more seeds, and so eventually we'll have as many as we want. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave this water trough here for now. And the food trough, we'll just leave it here. And I'll leave these build pieces here. We might decide we want to use them. We need to come back. We're going to need to come... Where's my sleeping bag? Thought I had one here. Didn't I have one here? I could have sworn I had one here. Is it under the floor? Let's see. No. Did we... Is it a one-time use? Did we use it? Use it more than once. I don't know what happened to my sleeping bag. Alright. Right here. Now it's our spawn point. Okay. I'm going to sleep, and in the morning, we're going to head over to base. And then we're going to go finish that mission. I only need one more rabbit, and we'll pick up another mission after that. Okay, it's morning. Takes so long, right? Alright, come on. Let's take her. I find it's a lot easier just to use the hitching rope to get them out of the base. Works better. Let's turn this off. Do I have any meat in there? I do, so we'll take that. And drink a little water. And she's okay. She doesn't need to eat. Let's head home. You know, we could just go do the mission on the way home. Why don't we do that? So this is the pass that takes us back into the Riverlands. I'll show you where we are on the map if you haven't seen it. So this is where we were, and the cave was right there. And this is where our mission is, right here. We're going to go there. And this is where base is. And most things that try and follow us and attack us can't keep up with the MOAs. They're so fast. You do have to monitor their stamina. You don't want them to get too low and be unable to outrun something. So don't let it go all the way down. All right, we're headed towards where the mission is. Hopefully I have enough room in my inventory to carry something. I do. Okay, that's good. We had the day, which is good. We got plenty of time. And we can set all our ore getting smelted. And while we're doing that, we're going to try and build our little fence around the base. Just going to use some half walls, I think. Try that out. They're really good climbers, these MOAs. They're great. And I have been putting points into to reduce the fall damage. So they don't take so much damage when they fall, just because I like to go up and down those cliffs. So I'm trying to make sure they have that. And you know, I did see a tree trunk recently with some bees in it. And it was over this way too, so maybe we'll find that also. Love to get some bees. Want to start making some honey. All right, which way are we going? We have to go that way. Yeah, we're not far. Seems like the best way to get these rabbits, something's chasing me. Best way to get these rabbits is to look up against the ridges and stuff. They're usually up against the rocks and things like that. Let's come over this way and see if there's any over here. Are we almost back to base here? Am I going the wrong way? Oh no, we're not. Just looked like it. I think the beehive was somewhere along here too. I don't know if it was actually in here or on the way here. But we're not in the right area right now. There's a bear. That's what was following us. I need to go more left. He's still kind of aggroed on me. Okay, he's not anymore. Make sure she's on follow. Yeah, follow me. I'm gonna try using the bow. Oh, we don't need this. No, 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 no. Oh, man. Let's just go back to base. We should be able to make it. We'll come back. We might see the bees on the way over here. We're not far. I don't want to spend a lot of time sitting at a rock when we can get home and get some stuff done. I don't think we're too far from base. Here we are. Home sweet home. Are we gonna make it? Hope so. So I'm getting some storm exposure now. Yeah, we made it. Alright. I'm over here. And I'm going to put her on stay. Don't really want her wandering around in here. And actually, I can keep her on wander and put her on the hitching post. I put a hitching post right here. There. And that way she can sleep and do what she needs to. And I'm going to give her a little more food and water just to make sure she's good. Oh, there's no water. Let me get some more water for her. There, and that works so good. I love that. This is my little wood composter. I moved it down here. It was upstairs. I moved these guys in here, my two wolves, and they look like they're hungry and thirsty. Let me feed them and then I'll water them. You know, I moved them up here because you can't put these on stay. They only follow or wander, and every time I try and go in my little barn, they're getting out and I have to go after them. So I thought, you know, I'm just going to bring them in here. They have their little pet bed. They can sleep when they want. And I just feed them and water them from a hot bar, so it works good. All right, let's get this ore in here. Where is it? Put it in one of my bags, didn't I? Let me sort. Where is it? I thought I had it in here. Did I drop it? I thought I had my ore in here. Is Maui carrying it? Let me go see. I hope so. Otherwise, I have no idea what happened to my ore. Wouldn't that be awful? Where's my ore? Did I leave it at the outpost? I bet I left it at the outpost. What an idiot. Such an idiot. We're gonna have to go back to the outpost It better be there. I don't know what I'm going to do if it's not there. I can't believe I did that. Why didn't y'all tell me? Let me just check these just to make sure. How can it not be in here? I hope I didn't actually drop a bag. Oh my gosh, that's frustrating. How did I do that? Sure you don't have it. I could have sworn I put it in her inventory. Oh man. Alright, I'm gonna let her hold that too. We've got all this food too. And I'm just gonna put some of this food in here so it's close by. Got plenty in my bar. And where did I put my water skin? That one is empty now too. We're gonna need to fill these up. And let me empty out my bags, and we're gonna have to head back to get that ore. I can't believe I left it. We're gonna have to wait for the storm. It's almost over. Alright, let's see here. We'll put some of this in here. Where are we? Okay. In the wrong thing. Okay. Need to carry all of that. We'll fill these water skins up. I've got plenty of arrows. I'm going to leave the build pieces here, I think. Don't need to take that. And our tonics, we don't need the fur. I don't think we do. I'm going to leave that here. And we'll keep that. I wonder... Let me fill these two waters. I wonder if we should look for my iron pickaxe. Not sure where I put it, and take that over to the cave to see if we can get that titanium and stuff and maybe get through that wall if we can get through it. I really don't know if we can. Could go ahead and try that. Okay, those are full. We'll put that in there. I think we should do that. We've got plenty of time. There's actually never enough time in the day in this game. You know, you just don't... I can't believe that. Alright, you need to come with me. We're going to head back over to the outpost and see if we can get our ore. Hopefully it's there. Just can't believe I left it. Alright. I'm going to meet y'all over there, but I'll bring you back if anything happens. I didn't get my pickaxe. Let me get my pickaxe. I'm forgetting everything. Make her stay. Is she on stay? Yeah. Hold on. Should just be in here. It's either in here. Yeah, so there's not much to it. Maybe I should go ahead and repair it. I think I do that in here. Need some iron ore. Do I not have any iron? Okay, I got a little bit. And can I repair it? Yes. I think it's worth it to go ahead and repair that. Alright, let's head back and maybe we'll be able to get through that wall. It looks like we should, but you know, it might just be a dead end. Let's get out of here. Alright, now I'm going to meet you over there. But of course, if anything happens, you know I'll bring you back. Okay, so we're getting near the pass. We're almost to our outpost. I mean, it really doesn't take long at all. Just a couple minutes. She's so fast. These moas are great. I am wondering if there's like another tame we can get in the Arctic that's fast but can handle the cold better. That will be interesting to see what kind of creatures are over there. I wouldn't expect it would all be what we have already, you know, but I would like to see about eventually taming one of these snow wolves and seeing how different they are from the other wolves. That could be interesting to do too. We might do that at some point. All right, here we are. We made it back. I'll just bring her inside because I don't want her to be attacked out there. Okay, there's our exotics. Here's all our... Okay, I'm going to sort it. And now it's much lighter. Isn't that great? That is awesome. Don't think I need to carry any of this stuff. I think we're good. I'm debating on bringing this back, but I'm going to leave that, I think. Let's get going. Let's see, did I leave any food? Maybe we need some of this. I'm going to let some of this spoil. I do want to take some of this stringy meat back. I'm going to leave the ice. Maybe I'll just take a couple of the ice with me. I'm going to have to come back later. And get more ice. Take some of this. So I'm getting low on food. Might as well take that. Alright, so we can... Hopefully, if I keep enough of this in my bag and it doesn't just deteriorate and spoil, we can make a few snares with it. Just have to wait and see. Let's get going. We are... Can I get out of here? I shouldn't have gotten on her. Okay. Come on, baby. I'll make sure she's on follow. Nope. She is now. Get out of here. And now we'll go get this smelted. Now, I'm just going to meet you back at base in a minute, but you know, if anything happens, I'll bring you right back. Base is right around the corner. Let's get all this in the smelter. Can't believe I left it over there. Yep, stuff happens, right? You make mistakes. Alright, and let's put her on wander, and then I'll hitch her up. How come it didn't hitch on here? There it is. Alright, does she need to eat? Yeah, she does. I'll give her some water too. How are y'all doing? I need to start putting points where it reduces their food and water consumption. I think that's something we need to do pretty quickly. Okay, we're gonna send these exotics up to the station, so I don't need to smelt that. We'll put this in there. Pull out what we can, and then put it in here. Shouldn't take too long for this to smelt. Okay, I need to eat a little bit. One more food. All right, let's see if we can get this ice in here. We'll put the food in here for now. And let's go ahead. Got some more of that. So we have 10 ice now, so it's going to last for a couple of hours, which is not that long. I wonder if we can actually make some more snares. May not have the stuff. I thought we used it for the bait. Here it is. Wolf bait, you use the raw stringy meat, animal fat, and spoiled meat. There's hyena bait. I don't know where the hyenas are. Skulks. I don't know what those are. Storkas. No idea what those are. What else can we use stringy meat for? I don't really know that. I guess I could make a couple of wolf baits for the snow wolf. Maybe we'll do that. Let's see. Recipes. Yeah, it's just used as, you can make jerky with it somehow, and then the wolf bait, and then you can just cook it. All right, let's see if we can make a little bit of more wolf bait. So we need some spoiled meat and animal fat. And I know we have that. Might as well make some. Got animal fat in here and spoiled meat. That works out. How many can we make? Just one. We're going to need more spoiled meat. Let's get a couple more. Let me think. Do we have any in here? Trying to think. Maybe in the composter. Sometimes I'll put meat in here because it makes things spoil quicker. I've got one in there. Check outside. Only got 7 going on here, so I think we'll just hold off. Well, let's just pull it out for now. And I'll make some more spoiled meat. Right now, I want to go ahead and get another snare made. Then we'll have a couple. And we'll pull, where's that raw meat? Did I already cook it? Thought I had some raw meat. We'll just pull this meat out. And we're going to put that in the composter. It does help it to spoil quicker. And you can also just split it in your bag and make it spoil there. But this also helps. And Dick of Pepsi also pointed that out, that we can... Ooh, they're hungry. Okay. And you see how it had that little icon over there? I think that's letting us know they need food. That's pretty cool. I don't think they need their water yet. That's great. I like that it does that. Alright, let's put that in there. So we have 2 snares for getting wolves. And I think the best place when we do it will be over by our cave in the Arctic. I don't think we would want to do it, you know, right outside the outpost, just because we might get a regular wolf that way, and it gets so dangerous there. I think there would be a lot of creatures attacking it there. Be better off to do it over by our outpost. Let me drink some water. And I'm just going to leave that snare in here. We'll take... Got enough food. I don't need to mess with that. Let's go ahead and cook this. Since we're not going to use it. Alright. We'll put this back in the small creature deterrent. I do like having this. It's really nice because it just makes it safer around here. Oh, let's see. I would really like to finish that rabbit mission. I think we should go over there and see if we can get it finished. It's only 2 o'clock. And see if we can get those bees that are over there. Now, do you need... Where'd she go? There she is. To put you on follow. Well, let me just put that on there. And we'll put her on follow. Okay, she is... Now, she's got spoiled meat, too. We can put that outside, too. She doesn't have any more skills. And we didn't send the exotics up. Let's do that, too. Come on, baby. All right. Do that right over here. I think this is where we do it. Yes. Exotic delivery. And we're going to have a ship come down. I don't know where it's going to come. It's over there. Oh, good. It's close. And we just send those exotics up in the ship. Pretty neat. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah, I like it when it lands close. Oop. Come on, we gotta get out of here. We don't want to be too close. Hopefully it won't damage our building. Let's see if our little tames in here are doing okay. All right, you stay. Should have just used the whistle, but make sure they've got food in here. They might be out. They are. I don't want them to starve to death in here. Alright, there you go. Got some food. And we'll make sure they've got some water. Won't have much. They have some in there. Okay. We'll go ahead and pop it off. And put that back in there. I need to keep some of this for my tame. Let me put this down here. And we'll put a little more over here just so they've got enough. Yeah. I like that it does that icon that shows you with the knife and fork that they need to eat. See, now they're going to sleep. I've got beds in here, and you know, they don't sleep for long, and one will move and then the other one will sleep. It's kind of interesting. All right, you ready? Let's see. We can go find that honey and finish up our mission. We need one more rabbit. I hope we don't get a storm right away. Yeah, I saw a tree trunk along the edge through here as I was coming down to do the mission earlier, you know, before this episode. I came down and got a couple of rabbits, so we only need one more now. I did see a tree stump that had bees in it. I'm hoping we'll see it again. Yeah, I think they just spawn in randomly. You know, they're not here all the time, so we may not see it. I'm just going to run down a little bit, take a look. I could see it from the edge, so it may still be around. And I am just going to try and take it out with my pickaxe. I mean, take it out with my axe. You know, I might get attacked by the bees. It looks like there's a rabbit here. Maybe this will be the end of our mission. Oh, we got it. We're getting attacked, I think. Oh no. Thought I heard something. What was that noise? We finished our mission. That is great. Now let's see if we can find the bees. I was hearing a weird noise there. I thought for sure something was attacking us. And the tree stump looked a little funny. You know, it didn't look like it belonged there. It was on the edge. It may be gone. I think we passed where it was. Let's just look through here. I may have been down here. No. Alright, let's go home and we'll keep an eye out for any tree stumps along the edge. We might find it if it's still around. It's so weird how those bees come in like that. I'm just gonna go slow. What is this? Did this come down? Is it because we finished the mission? Oh, I thought we were gonna have to call it. Oh, it's a reward pod. Look. We're doing the mission. That is funny. I almost missed it. Okay, we can get vegetables, new species, kiwi fruit, soybean seed, kiwi fruit seed. We can get settlement assistance for farming, wood crop plot, growth fertilizer, and recovery fertilizer. We don't need that. Advanced modifications, melee, advanced attack speed attachment. I don't know which one to get. We already have soybean seed, I think. I'm going to take the attachment. Alright, let's get out of here. That's what that noise was. That is funny. I thought we were going to have to go back to base and, you know, say we finished it. Okay, that's funny. All right, let's look for this tree stump. I had started to wonder if I just imagined it, you know. That is funny. Come on, bees. We need some bees. We're looking for bees. They'll probably kill me. It's so hard to find them. And we were going past a tree stump. Is that it? No. The one I saw was taller and kind of lighter colored. It didn't really look like a permanent tree stump. And above it, you could see like little XP health notices for the bees. So that way you knew there was bees there. Okay, there's a boar. Not seeing it. Maybe this is it here. This looks like it could be it right there on the right. I hope that's it. Let me put her over here. And I'm going to put her on day. She's on stay already, but she's on defensive. Let me get my axe out. I think I need to use the axe. And I don't have it. Where is it? Here it is. If this is it. I hope this is it. It may not be. I don't think it is. There's no bees attacking me. Oh man. That is disappointing. It's getting late too. We're gonna have to get back. Man, well, I got some wood. And I'm just gonna go slow through here. We are looking for bees. I want some bees so bad. Why did it leave? It's not here anymore. Let's go around here and just see. Maybe we'll see one. Base is right here, so I'm just going to go up the ridge up here and see if we can spot a tree stump up here. You never know. Might be one around. Probably going to get myself killed doing this. Why is it so hard to find the tree stumps when they've spawned in already? Alright, it's getting pretty late. We're going to have to head back. This is where the, isn't it right here? Or just down here is right up there, I think, is where the other cave is that we did. Where is it? Oh, maybe it was up one level higher. Yeah, I think it was. Oh, here's a tree stump. Nope. It's not one. Something's chasing us. And here's a tree stump. It's a normal one. You would see the bees above it. That's disappointing. Let's go home. I'm gonna go back this way. We'll see what we have smelted, and maybe we can get the concrete furnace going. We do need to get that going. Then we'll start looking at our fence that we want to put up. Let's see here. You need to come with me. She's hungry. Why is it not telling me to put it on there? Come over here. Follow me. What's she on? Come on. I think she has to be within a certain distance of the hitching post for it to allow me to hitch her up to it. And she's hungry. Alright. And we don't want her to follow us now. Wrong wonder. Kind of interesting, these tames. It really is interesting. Alright, where are they at? You need some water. You need some food. We're getting there anyway. Yeah, I need to start putting points into their reducing their water usage and food usage, because they do tend to eat and drink a lot, it seems like. Come on, over here. Alright. Alright, our stuff's in here. Let's see what we can do here. I am curious about this attachment. What do we attach it to? Can be equipped to a valid melee weapon at an alteration bench. And we don't have the alteration bench yet. And I am running out of oxygen. Let me get some oxygen. I have seen it in the tech tree. So we'll be able to get that eventually. There we go. All right, let's put this down in here with my other stuff for now. Can I clear anything else out of here? I think I'm just going to keep everything else. Oh, we got food in there. That's for them, right? Let me go ahead and put that on my bar because I'm running out of it. Can I get rid of anything out of here? Get rid of these bones. I don't need the fur. I'll keep the rest. So let's see what we've smelted. We haven't done the copper ore because we don't... Why hasn't it done it? It says we have coal in here. Why is it not activating? It's got coal. Put it back in there. Why is it not smelting this? Oh, that's gold ore. I thought it was copper ore. Yeah, okay. That's the way it's always been. And I need some water here. Yeah, I do have my fur armor on. Okay, let's see here. I could probably take it off. We're not going to be going over there, you know, right now. I think we're going to stay here and work on our fence. You know, where's that? We're going to put our leather armor. Because we'll be hot in the fur armor. Makes you hotter. Okay. I don't know if I should wear this chest armor, the sandworm chest armor, because I don't think I can repair it yet. Might as well wear it. Probably gives us more resistance. 16 physical resistance. And what does the... This one does 10. So it is better. Let's see. We can make that concrete furnace. And so it's up here. We made the machining bench. We need to make the cement mixer before we make this concrete furnace. So the cement mixer is going to give us concrete mix, apparently. And we need refined wood and stone, 20 ingots, some rope, and iron nails. So we should have all of that. Let's see. I don't know if we have enough nails. We might have some around here. We need some stone. We got that. Here's some nails. Let me go ahead and make one more set of nails. Or just the, where's the iron? Iron. That should be enough. And then we need some refined wood. I've got it right here. And rope. So we should be able to make it. I don't know, do we make it in here? No, I think we make it over in the crafting bench, probably. And it was the cement, right? I don't see it there. Let me look in the tech tree and see where it says to make it. The machining bench, okay. That's over here. Where's it at? Cement mixer right there. We got it. Yes. Where are we going to put Oop. Where are we going to put this at? You would think it would need to go outside. What's it say? Wait a minute. Concrete construction elements. Concrete's composed of two essential elements, aggregate and a cement binder, with ratios depending on the specific design mix. Specialized concrete engineers are rare on Icarus. Okay. I am hungry. I don't have any food. I'll have to eat some food in just a minute. Let's put this down. I guess it can go in here. It seems kind of crowded in here. Put it right here, huh? For now. It's kind of, I mean, we just don't have room for everything. Maybe right here. Alright, so to make concrete mix, you need tree sap, stone, and silica ore, or tree sap and crushed limestone. I have tree sap and silica ore, so we should be okay there. And we've got plenty of stone in here. Let me grab a couple, grab a couple of these. Put them in there. So we need the tree sap and silica ore. And I'm going to go ahead. Maybe I'll put the iron over here. I'm not sure where to put it. Store it there for now. We're getting some rain. I need to eat something. What time is it? It is just after midnight. Staying up late today. I'll just eat a couple. We don't need a lot. And I think we have the tree sap in here. A bunch of that. I mean, you just make that out of sticks, so it's pretty easy to make these. And then the silica ore, I'm not sure where that is. It's probably over here. Yeah, we got a little bit of that. And we should be able to find some out and about. Just find some nodes. Okay, here we go. Let's do max. It makes 14. Probably need more tree sap. Let me go get some more sap. We are moving up in the game, right? We're making progress. I have lots of sticks in here. So we can make more tree sap. We can also make it out of wood, which I don't really want to do. There we go. We've got 4. And so now we should possibly be able to make the concrete furnace. I think that's what it is. Yes, I've already spent the point on it, so this is 12 iron ingots, some rope, epoxy, and 20 concrete mix. So I don't think we're going to have enough concrete mix. We're supposed to be able to start making that steel bloom over in, I think, in the mortar and pestle. Not really positive where we make that. Let's see here. We need iron ore and coal ore, and I just smelted all my iron ore. And we could have made some of that. Oh man. It's So we're going to need to find another mine to make this steel bloom, to get the iron ore from it. I forgot about that. I have read that too, and I just forgot. So we're going to need to try and get a little more iron ore and make some steel bloom, because then we can start making like the thermos and stuff that I want. We need steel for that. And I think you would make that in the concrete furnace. We've got to get that made first. We need 20 concrete mix. So we're going to have to go look for silica ore. So we have 14. Build guide. So look, it can be used for the fabricator, biofuel composter, concrete furnace, electric furnace, concrete build pieces. I bet they can withstand the really high storms, so we might need that eventually. Then electric benches, advanced alteration bench. Let's see where that alteration bench is on here. I have seen it before, so I'm going to just type in alteration. It should be highlighted in here if it's on this tier. Click on tier. It could be a tier 4 one. That's the advanced one, so maybe it's on tier 2. I do not see it. I wouldn't think it would be a tier 1. I don't think I've clicked on it and spent the point on that. Sometimes I accidentally click on stuff and spend my point. There it is, right here. Let's go ahead and spend it. Oh, I have spent a point on it. Yeah, I did do this one accidentally. This takes 24 iron ingots, refined wood, epoxy rope. So I don't want to make that yet, but maybe we'll make it after we do the concrete furnace. So we are going to need silica ore for that. That is pretty cool. It is getting late. Let's go ahead and activate this. I'm going to sleep. Why is it only 3? Did the fire go out? Yes, it didn't have enough wood in there. Okay, it's morning. Yeah, and I think we should try and start building our fence. We're not going to do a whole lot because it is going to take a while. Let me think. What do we need for that? We may need... Turn that off. Get some water. It is raining out here. What do I have in here? So maybe we need to get some more wood and stuff. We do have a few build pieces. Where are those build pieces? Remember, I may have left them over at the outpost. But we can make some stuff. The concrete in here. You know, the thing with those concrete walls, I think it takes up a lot of nails. Let's see what we have. Yeah, iron nails. So I think I don't want to do a concrete wall. I think that we should just do wood first. I'll do this here. I can do that right in here. And I'm wondering if we should just do like the half walls. I don't want to block the view. They do have some fencing, I think. We could use the wood gate. Let's look in the tech tree. I know I saw and fencing and stuff. Farm fencing. Not there. Let's see, where was it? Probably tier 2. Those are railings and stuff. Trap doors. That's all interior stuff. It's probably... Look at this. Farm fence? Is that going to keep your tames inside? Just uses rope and wood. We could try it out. Let them out and see what happens. You know, we could try that. I'm just looking over by the tame stuff. Is there anything over here? Yeah, I don't see anything. I know we could do some half walls and stuff, but maybe... Look, there's that crushed limestone for the concrete mix. I don't know where. I'm going to go ahead and get that. We'll have to find limestone, and there's a carbon paste. I've got 11 points. I've seen a lot of stuff that needs that. We're going to go ahead and get that. Should spend a talent point. I have one. Okay, and let's put it over. I've been thinking about putting some in bows because we're using bows a little more. We're going to need to be using it more. Let me do quick load. We don't have any solo points. I have so many tech points, I just don't really know what to even get. I just get what I think I need at the time. Alright, so let's see if we can make this farm fence. Are they hungry? They're not too bad. He is. Got any points? Yeah, maybe we can do their food reduction one. Reduced food usage. Let's do that. We're going to start doing that on all of them. And I'm not taking them out, so I'll just go ahead and spend the points on that. So they're not eating quite so much. And I think there's one for water too that we can use. Alright, so we need rope. I think we made rope in here. Probably going to need a lot more than that, but let's see. Let's see if we can make some. Where do we make it at? I mean, that's one thing. I didn't notice that. Probably... Is it in here? I don't see it in there. Let's just look in the tech tree and see where it is. In the carpentry bench. Alright, so farm fence. Farm fence gate and farm fence. Okay. How many can we make? 4. Not very many. We're going to need a lot of rope. So we need a lot of fiber for that. We'll have to get more fiber. Let's just get it started. And you're hungry too, I think. Yeah. Oop. Alright, he ate. Give him some water. Need to fill up this water. Grab all this fiber. We can use this for the rope. And we're just going to build a small area. I'm not going to build a lot of these farm fences. I want to see how well they work first. We're going to have to gather some resources to finish making a few more pieces. I don't think 4 is going to be enough. We're going to need a gate. And how do we put these down? I mean, they're not very tall, are they? Let's do this. I don't know if I want it here. Would have to block that off. I don't think they can go under there. I mean, the wolves can, but I don't think anything else can. Do this. Do they snap together? They don't really snap, do they? I don't know. We're supposed to try and join them with something else. We got 4. And maybe we'll just try and bring it across the front area here. Get enough for that. And then we'll leave the door open. They can come in and out. We'll just see what happens. Are they going to get out of the base? I don't know. Let's see if we can make some more. Need more rope. Oh, can we make the rope in here? Do it in here. 29, that's good. Alright, we got 29, so let's see how many we can do now. Let's make 1 farm fence. And then we'll make 9 of those. That might be enough just to test this out. I'd like to have a bigger area fenced in, you know, but we'll just play around with it first to see what it's going to do. And let me put these nails up that I was holding. I don't need to carry all that. I'm so disappointed those bees weren't there. I just can't believe they weren't there. All right, I'm going to put a gate here. I mean, they don't snap together. You would think they would be snapping together. And I'm just going to... Maybe I need to put one there. I don't know if I need to. I'm just going to put this here. Try and line these up. Doesn't work too great. Alright, that's going to have to do. We'll put this here, maybe. We're going to open that. They're on wander, so they should be able to come out here. And they will. They got 9 food, so let me give them some of this. And how's their water? Yeah, they've got plenty of water in the bucket. We could fill that up. We still have 3 farm fence, so let's see if anybody's come out. This is Coupe. I guess he's not hungry yet. Watch him go right over it. Be curious to see. They're going back in. We could take off the side wall there and then they can get in there easier, but I'm not going to destroy the whole thing. Oh, this is kind of askew, isn't it? I like the way they're coming outside. This is to whirl. No, she doesn't have any skills to spend. It'd be good to start working on their food and water consumption, reducing that. He's just sleeping there in the sun. Okay, we're going to reduce your food consumption. Should I take this whole door off, maybe? Might regret it. She didn't have any points, right? Oops. Didn't have to spend her points. All right. Y'all are in the way there. You just picked a bad spot to take a nap, you know. That's not a good spot. All right, this is Bartholomew. It's a female, has a male name, which is strange, and we could rename him. We might want to. And I'm going to give him reduced food usage. And then we won't have to feed and water them quite so much. Who's this one? Coupe. I think we already looked at him. Twirl. Oh, he's got a point. Okay. It's going to be nice if they're not eating and drinking quite so much. Okay. Sir Percival is also a female. Let's rename him. Can we do that? I don't know if we can. I thought we could. I'm not seeing it though. I think maybe you can only rename them when you first get them. Alright, give them all a pet. They use their beds to sleep in. I hope nothing attacks them. We'll see. I'll let you know how it goes. We'll know in the next episode what's happening, I think. But it would be nice if I could make this bigger. And maybe just come out here. And then around the back. And let that be their area. Let's see if we can get another mission real quick. And we're going to have to be looking for silica ore now. So we can make that cement mix. Let's get another mission. Ooh. Now I don't know if I should be doing these campaigns. Can we even do that on Olympus? I'm not really sure. What is this upgrades? Okay. Contact upgrades. That's interesting. I don't think we can do any of that. So we got all these different missions. We've been doing simple 3 missions. And then they have the operations that take place across the map. Should we pick one of these to do next time? It'll make us explore more. Oh, can you only do... I think you can only do 1 mission at a time. Let me know what you think. I'm going to go ahead and just pick up a simple 3 quest for now. That's a local one. It'd be interesting to do a campaign, but I don't know if I should do that. Let me know what y'all think. Alright, so grow some crops. Or craft some tools. Which means they want to use our ore. I don't want to do that. I'm going to do some crops. I don't want to use my ore for them. Okay, we should get some stuff from over here. Or this may be what we use to send them back in. I think that's what it is. Where is it? There it is. We have to grow wheat. Oh, we can do that. It only needs 8, I think. And this is what we'll send it back in. Okay. Yeah. Let's go plant some wheat. Get that started. I do not have any food in me. Get more fiber. Gonna need that. This might be silica ore right here. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get my pickaxe. It is. It is. So this is what we need to make that concrete mix. Still want to go back to the mine and see if we can get in there with this pickaxe. Can we get in there deeper? We're going to get this wheat going. We have wheat to grow. And we have a farmer's satchel. Where is it? I think it's downstairs. Is it in here? Where did I put that satchel? Here it is. And let me drink some water too. I need to... Alright, I can't drink it like this, can I? I drank some. Alright, let me check this satchel. I got too much stuff in here. I'm not going to be able to do anything. The farm fence in there. Let's put this tree sap in here. I think that's where that goes. And the silica. And we can make all that. 13 more. So we might have enough. I don't know. We might have enough to make that, what's it called? A concrete furnace. We only need 20 for that. Alright, let me get my seeds. Pretty sure I have enough seeds for the wheat in here, but I'm not positive. Yeah, look, I have 10 of them. I only need 3. Put this down here. They're not hungry yet. Let's go plant this. I'm getting a lot done. I think they're staying in there so far. They're kind of stuck in there. I wonder if they're all on defensive. They need to be. Yeah. One's on defensive. Yeah. Want them to be able to defend themselves. I think I just need to take this door off of here. Should be able to get in and out easier. They're staying in so far. I don't know if they're going to do that, but interesting. Very interesting. Let's plant these seeds. So by the next episode, I should have enough of this and we can send it back. I am starting to think we should do one of the other types of missions too. That's cute. So they can go in and sleep. They got their little pet beds and their food and water inside. Now he's getting stuck on my little piece that I dropped down here. There. Can you not get in there? Looks like that needs to be repaired. There you go. I'm going to be curious to see how well this works. It looks like a real farm now. That's cute. Let's see if we can make that concrete mixer real quick. I mean, this furnace. Okay, we have 27. I was getting ready to end the episode, but I would like to get this made. And it looks like we have everything. What do we make it in? The machining bench. Where is it? Need epoxy and rope. And we'll put that in there. How much rope do I need? I didn't really pay attention. 10 there. Is that going to be enough? Yes, that's enough. So we just need the epoxy. I think we have some of that upstairs. We make that in the mortar and pestle. Yeah, look, I have 78. I've got plenty. This is going to be great. We're going to be able to make glass and steel and all sorts of stuff. Where's it at? That was the cement mixer, right? I don't want to make what I just made. Just something I would do. We have no room for all this stuff. Just bring it out just a little bit. We can walk around it. Oh, look at him. He's up on top of it. Right, so it needs fuel, but let's see. We can put iron ingots. Oh, it can make iron ingots. It can make glass from silica ore. Can make a carbon paste out of the carbon fiber. Look, it can do the gold ingots. All right. Aluminum, steel ingots, which is what we need that steel bloom for. Clay bricks. Obsidian. To make glass out of crushed limestone. I don't think I've seen limestone anywhere. And out of sand. So we're going to definitely have to, well, let's get that gold and put that in there since the concrete furnace won't do it. And we can use this packed fuel brick. Here's the gold. All right, it's doing it. And what are we going to open up with the brick, I wonder? That gets used in a lot of stuff. An aquarium, advanced gold attachment. Gives you more yield from gold nodes. Gold wire, sandworm statue, framing, paintings, decorations and stuff. I don't know that I'm going to be doing a lot of decorating. I might eventually, but I'm not really focused on that right now. But it's good to go ahead and use it. I want to do the glass, but we're going to need more silica ore for that. So we're definitely going to have to look for some silica ore. Very curious. Hope nobody's gotten out. We only had 4 creatures in here, 2 horses and 2 moas. So it looks like they're all in there. They are kind of getting stuck in the doorway though. I think the other one is sleeping and is in the way. Yeah, but he got through. That's cool. That is so cool. So we actually did quite a bit in this episode. You know, there was a lot of running around. You know, we had to go down to our cave. Over in the Arctic, we did pretty good. We killed the worms in there. We were able to use the ladder to get up and down the little ledge that we needed to get to. And I was able to mine all the ore in there. I think there was some titanium and aluminum that I haven't gotten yet. And I'll have to go back there with my iron pickaxe and get that. I am curious to see if we can get through that wall. So we're going to try that in the next episode. We'll go back there and see if we can get through there, and we'll get that ore. Now we came back and we were able to finish our rabbit mission, so we got that done. We got some Ren for that, and it gave us a melee attachment. I think that's what it was, and eventually we'll be able to use that. We can't do it yet because you have to have the alteration sponge, and we're not ready to get that yet. What else did we do? We planted the wheat. That's going to be for our next mission that we're doing, and we should finish that up in the next episode. And I think we want to possibly try a different type of mission. So if you have any input on that, let me know. Should we do the campaign? I kind of feel like the campaign missions may be too much for me right now. I'm too new at this. Maybe an operations mission, because I do like to explore, and it's going to send us around the map, and I think I would enjoy that. So let me know what you think. And we got our little farm set up. We got our farm fencing up with the little gate, and they seem to be staying inside here, and hopefully it's going to keep them in there. I'll just have to keep looking at them, and there's 4 in there. They seem to be enjoying it, so now they can roam around a little more. They can come outside. It's not so cramped. I don't know if I'm going to open up the other 2 walls so that they can get in and out easier. That might be a good option. I don't know, you know, if we open up those walls, is the building going to take more storm damage? It might. So it's just something I'll have to keep an eye on. And what else did we do? We got our concrete mixer going, our cement mixer going, and we got the concrete furnace. So we're going to be getting glass soon. I'm probably going to expand the base a little bit eventually because we're running out of room for all our crafting stations. You know, we might have to build an area that's on the bottom level and put stuff down there. I'm kind of thinking we might have to do that. So I really enjoyed the episode. It was a lot of fun. We did a lot of little things, and we got a lot of progress made. So don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I hope you enjoyed the episode. I really did. And I'll see you next time. Later.